podcast. Today we're talking about the father who did not recognize his daughter online. Now this story is crazy and outrageous. It was on Wall Star too, I think. It was on Wall Star, or even one of the motherfuckers put it up there. I'm just letting y'all know it's crazy. But first we're going to have Kev say what up, because he has to use it. Kev's not on. You can't. He doesn't go into his character. If I don't say what up, Kev. If I say anything other than say what up, Kev, he'd be lost. So say what up, Kev.
What up, Kev?
I said something else the other day. Kev was in here like, wait, what? And then Phil, say what up.
What up?
Phil over there. Phil down that way. So the story goes like this, right? Homeboy's online. Shorty posts a picture. I'm assuming it's provocative. I don't really know. I didn't see the photo. I just saw the DMs I followed. He was like, hey, girl, you bad. You single? Shorty was like, are you kidding? You know you my father, right? This Talisa. He said, what? Nah, you kidding. You playing with me. He was like, well, you don't recognize me? She goes, Monica's my mom. Monica's my mom. Or Monique's my mom, whatever. He goes, oh, damn, how you been? You look so different.
He went to father mode?
Nigga, it was his daughter.
Right, he went back to father mode.
Bruh, first and foremost, what are you doing in your life that you do not recognize your own character? You hear what I said, Trace? Homegirl posted a picture online, dude jumping in the DM like, yo, you single? She was like, you joking, right? You know what you mean? She was like, you know this Talisa? Like, what do you mean? So like, yo, Monique's my mother. You're my dad.
Hold on, first of all, she had to repeat her name?
She said, yo, do you not know who I am? You joking, right? He was like, I'm just saying, you know, you look real good, woo, woo, woo. He was like, this your daughter. Monique, you joking. He said, nah, the first he said, you lying.
I gotta see
this. He
this.
said, yo, that's my mother is Monique or whatever. I think it's Monique or Monica. He was like, oh, what's going on? He trying to like go on the jab bro. but here's the question I got for y'all, right? What kind of life are you living? Hey, that you even on social media where you can bump into a picture of your daughter and not know it's your daughter. You feel me?
That sound like Phil.
Nah, I know he didn't. Who that sound like? Who that sound like? That sound like Phil. Nah, bro.
That sound like mine.
That sound like, yo, that can't be. That's crazy. You know how wild that
I'm
is?
talking to my kids.
Yeah, I'm talking to my kids, and I'm not
I know my
accidentally.
kids look like everything. So
Bro,
I'm not gonna accidentally bump into my daughter like that.
What level of violation is that? From 1 to 10, what level of violation is that?
10?
That's a 10?
That's a 10.
Bro, are you friend? What kind of behavior does a person that don't know who their daughter is? First off, he didn't even believe her. She said, you know who this is, right? And she said her name. He was like, nah, you lying. She was like, nah. And then she said, my mother is so-and-so. He was like, oh, yeah, mom, man, what's going on? Like, yo.
I don't know what your daughter looks like.
You feel me? You feel me, though? She shared
You're in
DMs
the
on
same city, right?
Huh?
Your husband in the same city.
I don't know what city it is.
It's probably the same.
You took me anywhere to look at this.
Yeah, that's true, but
Yeah, anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know what you were like, how do you find her? If you ducked in her for that long and you don't even know what she looked like, how you gonna bump into her? And first of all, she knew who he was. She knew who he was right away. Which made me feel like it's not a. Can you imagine if she didn't know? What if she didn't know?
And it went down?
And they went down, and then she got back home to her mom, and she was like, is that Derek? That's crazy. The life you gotta be living for that is wild. I read this thing, or not read this thing, I posted it online the other day. I do a pod at home every day, right? And the thing I talked about there was Charleston White, actually. I played it on my stream, and I'm going to talk to him about it. He was like, he don't let his son play with black kids.
Why?
He said he called nigga baby. On Charleston White is outrageous. He said he don't let his son play with black kids because black kids is they're violent. Black men raise their sons to be violent because they fight with them. He gotta be tough. He gotta be tough. He gotta know how to fight. And it's like, yo, let him learn how to fight out there. Like, raise your kid with love, because I don't want to raise my kid to be tough. I don't want to raise my kid angry. I don't want to be beating on my kid to make him strong. I want to love my kid. I want my kid to be, like when he's playing with other kids, I see what he resonated with, what he got. He gravitated towards hitting and fighting and stuff. But you in these black communities, a part of growing up is you gotta be tough and you gotta fight. And I don't do that shit. I don't want to do that shit. So I was torn because he called them nigga babies and I didn't respect that.
It's funny, but you can't respect.
I can't respect that. But I agree culturally teaching my kid that fighting is a part of being a man. I feel like that's a mishandling your kid. Because problem solving, critical thinking, mutual respect and understanding, you know what I'm saying, empathy, those are things that they gotta learn too, and how to navigate so skipping that, not something that making that the priority over, hey man, this how you hold your hands. I mean, or the discipline of martial art, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, when you go hard, stuff like that. But yeah, to hold me right quick, guys. I always wonder what Space got to say about sons, you know what I mean? Carson is Spider-Man. I'll be on the answer. Let's finish the question. Yeah. Charleston White said that he don't let his kid grow.
No.
Hey, come on over here with some money. Hey, that's what you want? No, pay him this way. That's what you want? That's what you want? That's what we got. Come get your money. Come and get your money. I'm not right. Come and get your money.
I understand you. I mean, you know what? Do you think that teaching your kid to fight is important? Teaching your son to fight is important?
Self-defense is important, yeah.
Do you think that's skipping that? You think that's a part of it? That he should still teach his
There's a discussion going on.
What is tough? Like,
like hear them say don't cry, be a man, you think something you talking about?
okay, well, yeah.
You think talking about being born and raised in the South? Why?
Huh?
Why?
He's a male.
Is it man so he needs to be
Not physically abused, but
I ain't saying abuse, you know what I'm saying?
But you want to play football and you know, all these contact sports, basketball.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
For childhood enjoyment.
Why do you come to repeat myself? Like, are you listening?
I just want to make sure I got the question right.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to raise, football, sports? What's the benefit of that particular way of interacting with your son?
Can you repeat that and then phrase it differently? No, I'm just playing.
It's like, can I do that? This is an exercise.
Because organized sports teaches them socializing. What you say? Why? What happened?
He said that fitness is the lowest price we found around here.
Like that. I go my day like every day, all day. So when I showed the picture,
Before I was,
I like
Come on,
commercial break, please.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
It teaches them different socializing them.
They ain't gonna let it feel right.
It's good. I think it's good for a kid. You know?
I talk to my kids.
I'll be honest with you. I think that it depends on the kid. I think you gotta raise your kid based on what your kid resonates with. I think that being physical for a kid that's really active and physicality is enjoyable. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't think that putting your kid down, putting your kid through stress is necessary. Outside like a regular like coming home, I'm not gonna be like, what's up, son? Punch him in the chest. Like a tough kid, like, yeah. Because he might come home and he might be worn out by outside. Or he might come home and he just want to, you know what I'm saying? He want to hug, he just want to be hugged. He want to watch TV, he want to make some cut dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm not gonna say I know when she walked out the door to school, what her day was at. You know what I'm saying? I can look and go, she had a good day. She going off about everything. Yeah, I can see when she come out the door, she had to look down. That's what happened. I didn't say what's wrong. What happened? She said, well, Dad, she just touched me out. And I'm like, that makes sense. Well, you okay? You know, and, we talk about, because for me, her taking emotional inventory of where she is gives her more control over it, because that helped me. So that's what I'm trying to pass on to her. Take emotional inventory when things hit you. You upset? Why are you upset? What emotions you feel? And where does that come from? Like, is your different expectation? Did you manage your expectation? Did I do something to you and you just kind of like reflected it into this situation because you didn't really need to tell me how you felt about something? Like, let's really look at what's going on, because I don't want to be something my kid got to recover from.
Yeah, that's a whole other aspect of parenting. That's a different aspect there.
Hands is at the end here.
Toughening up is just
I have to say I agree with him though. I agree with him that I don't want my kid. I agree that I don't want my kid to have to be tough. To learn to be tough in the house. I want them to learn to be tough outside. I want them to learn to be not vulnerable, but you come here, it's what you say. You know what I mean? I like that because I kind of got raised that way.
But is it, nah, I'm not talking about abuse.
Yeah, but I said kind of. I ain't all the way, but I said kind of got raised. But it's like they wanted to make me tough, but I feel like I need all that toughness.
But maybe it was the methods that they used.
I wish I could have came home and just been easy. Like I would have no peace at Red Greenhouse because ain't nobody going there and like, what's up, boy? You know what I'm saying? It never happened. Now once that happened, I was in line at the time of my life. I learned things. I never got punched in the chest by nobody. Actually, I'm lying. Green's brother was abusive. Hey, Paulie, if you watching this, I'm gonna wait till you real old and slap you straight in the back of your head. I'm gonna wait though. Respectfully, I'm gonna chill out.
Now, see what you're saying is different. So I guess that's how Charles and Mike is talking about, right?
Nah, he was shutting me down like, yo, you don't gotta make them tough. Yeah, don't make their environment tough. They say, yo, you gotta be tough. You can't be on punk. It's like you can't tell your kid you can't cry, you can't have feelings, can't have emotions. He's like, yo, I'm raising my kid in love. Like, yo, come here. Kiss on you gonna make him a sissy. He said, you gonna make him a sissy, you gonna make him gay, you gonna make him, what you mean? With love? He got, with love, love with my kid, gonna make him soft, what's wrong with y'all? And he said, I don't do that. And he said that, and he was, he charged for white, he had to be like, yeah, man. But I think he was just talking about the culture around him.
I can feel that the way you explained it. But the part about you can't play with black kids, like not all black kids are like that.
Yeah, I think that's the part that got it's like black guys that say I don't date black women. It's like, bro, the two little ones that you got that wore you out, that was like all of them, bro. You dated two black girls, now all black girls, right?
Exactly.
I can't say no, dude. We gonna ask Scrapes a question. We'll talk shit to Scrapes. You gonna get on the phone. First off, why you look like a mechanic? There's no last time that military push-up that you can't do outside yesterday. Do it now.
What's up, man?
Huh?
Do it. Side by side.
Yeah, side by side. I can't do it. Don't bother me, man. You can do a Superman push-up somewhere. Nigga, 1 out of 28 niggas can do a Superman push-up. I'm not one of the 28. He said, do a Superman push-up. That's normal. Nobody put their arms above their head and do push-ups on a regular basis. That's just Instagram, TikTok, man. Anyway, back to the question. So, they said, Johnson White said he don't let his sons play with black kids. Yeah, he said, I don't let him play with black kids because I don't know what you call them. Yeah, you told you let him straight on that. Yeah. So my question to you is, do you agree with that?
Nah, because you basically teach him racism in a sense. Like racist to the own kids, he's black.
Yeah. It's like, do you
He's
think that
like basically teaching his own kids racism, like these ones is bad.
because they black?
Don't be around them.
Do you think that the culture thing he's talking about raising your kid to be tough, like the whole, be tough, swing him around, don't cry, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too soft, but teaching your kid to be tough. Is that do you think that teaching your son to be tough, do you think that that's something that is, I don't know, versus the contrast of teaching your kid through love, being loving and affectionate to your son? Do you think that the kid misses out or loses out on that?
I think the kid needs both.
How do you balance that?
Yeah. Question.
I mean, that's why I'm the pod, bro. Because I asked what you're not expecting. You got a kid from me on this pod. I got a college shop, nigga. I'm very educated right now. Phil, give me my glasses.
I was about to say, you need some non-prescription glasses.
Some bifocals. Some, what they call? They call personality joints. You know what I'm saying? When you're wearing them to wear them. That's what Phil be doing. Phil can see perfectly fine.
Nah, so I don't know. I guess like I would have to use Carson as an example. Like I'd be tough with Carson. Like I don't say don't play with this kid, don't play with that kid, especially not because they're yellow. You know what I mean? But
y'all don't know Carson is biracial.
He don't look it though.
He looks like an 800 credit score. He looks like a Princeton graduate.
But yeah, so I try to be tough on him and make sure that he is tough.
What is tough on him? When you say tough on, what's tough on him?
Like I'm rough with him. I throw him around, we play fight, and
Okay.
Brad tell me I'm gonna read some books with him, so I think I might take it to the library.
Not that they go on the spot. They ain't done it yet. Been out here a whole year and a half. They ain't read a book yet. We don't want to find it. Like, you know what? I might read them a book. They ain't been flipping them for 6 years of his life. You don't know what the fucking book is. He's upside down. Now he think he's Spider-Man. He don't talk to boy around so much. He think he's Spider-Man. Nah, but like, that's what I mean by the balance, right? Because I rough house with him, like, oh, he box. But I don't want him to get used to fighting the man. So I be like, yo, we don't play fight. But I do teach her boxing, so I be like, yo, put your hands up. I have to put her hands up and I have to throw 1-2 here and there. I know she's not into violence, she's not into being real physical, but I want her to be comfortable throwing them things. So I'll make her throw a combination for like 30 seconds or something.
So you toughen her up.
I want her to be aware of it, because I just like I was saying earlier, for me with my kid, I think that language is important, it's empowering. So like, when I talk to her about everything, we have a conversation that's been opened on everything. So she has words she can use. So like, Dad, remember that time in the car? Just that separates, you know, she don't have to say, I want to talk to you about sex, I want to talk to you about bullies. She's like, remember that time in the car where I cried or whatever? Remember that time in the car? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yo, well, something like that happened there. That's a whole conversation that we already, she can just listen to, like, you know what I'm saying? That she can reference as a conversation piece. So I think language is important, you know what I mean? So I'm straight about the language around conversation.
Very important.
Yeah, so I wanted to, so same way with the boxing, I wanted to be not comfortable, but aware, right? Like, Daddy, I do a 1-2. Like, she says packs. Her thing is, Daddy almost gave me the packs. That's her thing. That's her thing for like almost came. Oh, she was like, I remember one time she didn't want to hurt the girl. She threw the girl. The girl called her all kinds of D's and H's, and she was like, yo. And she let it slide. But she don't get caught that stuff. It didn't bother her, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would bother me, but it don't bother her because she don't get caught that stuff. She don't know what that stuff means. But then she was like, the little girl said her picture was ugly. And I started, you know, snap. She said, I blacked out. And she said, I blacked out. I never heard my daughter say that before. She said, I blacked out. Threw her down, but I didn't want to get in trouble. That's funny. I didn't want to get in trouble. I wanted to get in trouble, so I punched her in the arm. I gave her the cops, but I didn't want to get in the face. I like that look, you know what I'm saying? It's like she knew, because once you do damage, it's like
coming first.
yeah, so like, you know, I agree, you can get away free, but you know, you got yourself in trouble for free, because now it's an arm punch, you still got in trouble for punching in the face. But how she punched her in the face and made her bleed or something like that, they've been you know, she's a brown girl, they've made her into a monster, so I respect her control in the situation. But the language she used was use her own. Oh, you know, the cops. Oh, yeah, somebody to jail. It's all about it all the time. Now she go to school. You know, let me put the cops to you. The cops. Yeah, but the skinny tax is real. Hey, man, I love that.
But nah, so.
Oh, you want something easy?
Yeah, I like my son, you know what I mean? Like teaching. I mean, maybe teach him how to fight, but no, so he know how to throw it. Like, ain't nothing that's actually teaching you whether it's fundamentals of boxing, karate, or something like that. But at the same time, if you get older, if you go to school, I don't care what age you are, if somebody put their hands on you, I want you to know how to swing back.
Yeah, but I think that, you know what? I think that skips the part that's so important. Because in these martial arts, and like football, and wrestling, and boxing, yeah, and just teaching your kid
Yeah, I said good luck.
to be comfortable being rough, it's just giving them a loaded gun.
When we move down there, we're going to have you as a teacher. So.
Yeah, don't try to bring it over me. You ain't never asked me to teach the young. You know what I mean? Now you asking me now because he on his block, but I'm saying like, but nah, like I agree, like you feel me, right? It comes with something. You don't just teach a kid how to. There's a shooting course, the whole course to go with. There's a whole course that's with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they learn how to handle themselves, they learn how to stand. They gotta practice. They can't just go in there and say, yeah, now you punching. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it because. There's a goal, they want to be better, so now they're working on themselves, and it's a self-reflection to it that they come to develop, they're starting to develop personally. So I think that if you just teach them how to fight at home, it's not the same thing as how to get up, get their bag, go to the gym, show respect to the level of respect you got to show to the coaches, right? You got to be coachable. So you got to be, let's say submissive, but it's like, you have to be like, yo, I'm going to follow the instructions the coach is going to give. I got to, even if I think it's stupid, like I had to learn, every time I worked at a gym with a coach, I had to act like I ain't know nothing. I mean, in the sense of like, even if I knew how to stand, I ain't act like I knew better than what the coach knew. Right? Coach said stand like this, I stood like this. He's like, stand it, do it this way, throw the jab, I threw the jab. If he liked the jab, cool. If he didn't like the jab, I worked on it the way he wanted me to work on it. Because he had a plan, you know what I'm saying? I trusted this coach had a plan of way he wanted to take me to. I learned a lot of different ways to teach because I worked with different coaches, but I like to two. Because I like to be, you know, loyalty's loyalty. I think the same team more money all the time, but I like my coaches. But I never act arrogant, even though I was teaching boxing. when I went to start competing. I was already teaching boxing. I went back and got a coach to go fight after I was coaching. But I didn't act like I was coaching when I went in there. I just went in there and, hey, whatever you need to do, brother. Plus I was old, so we didn't do shit to see where we are in the journey. First time I got there, he was like, yeah, go do 300 push-ups. I was like, all right. He's like, he gonna leave. Nah, do 300 push-ups. Now do 300 jumping jacks, okay. Run 30 minutes, okay.
Hey, just so you know, we gonna have to teach Carson skitty pads. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about this. I'm like, hold on, Carson ain't never said I gave nobody the pat. But he be papping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta teach him how to do it so he can just start giving people.
no, he be papping. No, oh, I ain't tell you. I can tell you either. Right? No, listen. This kid took Carson got kicked out of daycare last week, right? This kid took Carson toy. Pushing at daycare, right?
Okay.
So I guess from the way it was explained to me, Carson licked his hand and whacked the ball.
What did he learn? What is that?
YouTube. It's gotta be YouTube.
Hey, me.
It's gotta be YouTube.
I thought you were gonna say you right now. I was like, come here.
It's the funniest shit ever though. Right? So his daycare teacher called his mom, right? And told her that she's suspending Carson next week. So I'm like, that's not right. So now I call daycare. I'm like, you can't punish my son. A week later, he's 4. He's not even gonna know what he's in trouble for anymore.
Yeah.
She like, yes I can. That's how I'm doing. It's my daycare. I ain't paying you for that day then. Right? She's like, yes you are. I said, nah, all right, well, I'm not paying you.
So he gets
So
that daycare. You took him out.
No.
This nigga told me he
No.
me, man, for no reason.
So she texted.
I didn't even ask for this story.
So she texted Becky and said, this person last week.
All right.
So you got kicked out of daycare.
Because of you.
But
That wasn't Carson. Carson just slapped the dude. They was understanding. They said, yo, we got
can
to
you
take him out.
punish your kid a week after he does something?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's so fucking naked.
No.
You come to my house, you stay with me. I said, yo, why you eat on the salad? You like, yo, I'm hungry. Like, yo, you can't stay here next week.
I'm grown.
Next week you can't be here. I'm just saying,
But a kid, a child.
I agree. If you want to,
He gonna want to go to school, play with his friends. No, mom, why am I here then? Why not at school?
Kick down later, you should ask for a compromise. You don't say, whoa, bitch, I'm not gonna pay you for the game. You just say, yo. How do we compromise this? I want him to learn his lesson, but I want him to make sure he's cognitive with the lesson. That's all you got to do. I'm like, yo, next week, I'll be like, yo, is there consequence you give him this?
No, first off, I pay you to fix whatever behaviors need to be fixed in there. Yeah, you're supposed to be teaching and stuff. Word, yeah.
That's a lie. That's a misconception. That's some shit you got to get out of here. Daycare is not for you.
You only got a couple more months. My niece is watching it now. I ain't having no more kids, so I don't need to know nothing about daycare anymore. I'm telling you.
Teaching your kid takes place at home. He goes there and emulates all the things. All kids do is show their parenting at school. Like daycare. When you come in there, the kid does something, we say, damn. I wonder what he learned. When he licked his hand and slapped that baby, I'm telling you right now, everybody blames you. That whole daycare says his dad's a thug. Ain't no way he learned that. Bruh, who does that? Who like, yo, he got a bad uncle, they gonna blame me. You know, like, oh,
Bruh.
Uncle Box. That's who did it. Nah, I ain't
That's
that.
YouTube and Cocomelon, bro.
Cocomelon did not lick his hand and
Bro,
slap him.
I don't know. Cocomelon brainwash kids.
Ain't no Cocomelon. Yeah, dude, the music does. The music does about it. People has some neck. Cause you laughing. Definitely don't leave her alone. She working.
Everybody working.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's like in the middle of the conversation. Like that's not even like work. That's conversation. So look, man. Today's podcast is brought to you by men who don't take care of their kids and poor parents. First and foremost, if you online and you bump into your daughter's Instagram and you shoot your shot at your daughter because you don't recognize her, that's unforgivable. Like, you should be way more active, way more a part of her life, where there's no possible way you don't know who your daughter is, and even worse, that you shoot your shot and she recognized her dad right off break, so that's wild. Secondly, as far as the raising your kid aspect, I think when you raise your kid, how you raising your kid, as a man raising your son specifically, I think that you got to get a balance, right? I think that the best parenting, at least for me, is always taking inventory of your child and where your child is, because what your child needs is your responsibility, all right? So they might need love in that moment. You're supposed to learn your kid. That's what you gotta do, learn your kid. So you know when to give it to them. If you don't know your kid, you need to get the help you need to learn how to communicate and how to articulate yourself with your child. You gotta learn that. It's a process. And I definitely encourage any father out there to take the time out to learn your child, observe your child, and be an asset to their day in their life. Because one day you're not going to be there, and all the things that you've done and all the behaviors you've emulated, they're going to become a part of you. Whether they want like you or not, it's going to be a part of them. And they emulate that same behavior. So just be very aware of how you interact and do what you can. I do have a female I can talk to. Go holler at the store. What we call her?
Where we go? You friendly. You too friendly.
Ask him.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Look at this smile. Hold on. Wait a minute. Look at this.
Chocolate drop.
Rico smiling. Come here. Hold on. Hey yo.
No
He
paparazzi.
wasn't smiling at all. You been walking around here mean, like, you know. Chocolate bite. Oh, that's a little chocolate bite. He's like, yo, I wish I had a cup. He's like, I wish I had a glass of milk with that chocolate. He talks just like that when he get excited about it. You know? I'm not trying to get in the way. I'm actually too close to you.
Now.
You can have me all day.
Looking quite nice today.
You're not about to go. I'm not feel like that, you know?
Oh, yeah, which one?
All right? So the least you can do is put your number in his phone and text you pictures of his chest. Respectfully.
Everyone's looking like this. I ain't seen
You see him look back, stand back look, he's like, I appreciate you, brother. I'm working for you, man. I'm working for you. So, first and foremost, have you seen the joke about the guy, the girl who posted a picture, right? She posted a picture online.
You know the funny kid?
Homie slides in her DMs like, yo, what's up, baby? You look good. You single?
And
She
then
goes,
I
you gotta be
remember
joking. She's like, you know,
y'all be bouncing around the islands like
he
you
was
be
like,
down there?
nah, ain't no way. It's like,
Huh?
I'm your dog.
Y'all like bounce around the islands?
no,
Like,
you
y'all go
joking.
holler at
Yeah,
the
like,
Monica is my mom.
he got family.
Oh, hey, my bad. What's going on? I didn't recognize you. You're so different.
Most of the time,
What kind of man doesn't recognize you?
so if I play, he got a basketball friend.
How you slide into your daughter's DM? First of all, you're not even a parent enough to know what your child's social media profile is.
Huh?
That's how much of a parent you are.
My lecture
I bet you don't let your child have social media. If you did, you're monitoring.
Even as an adult, I would.
I play basketball there, so I'm
And be like, yo, ma, you mad pretty, man, what you
Right.
doing? That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
That is crazy. So
That's
you say
disgusting.
trash. There's no way he's a good father.
You should no. You don't even know your daughter's social media profile. You're trash.
And what level of violation is that? 1 through 10. What level of violation is
No, he's 10. What are you
He's
talking
10?
about?
That's
You're disgusting. You're
disgusting.
disgusting. First of all, you sliding in somebody's DM that could be your daughter, and it is your daughter now. That is your daughter. You're disgusting.
Would you date a man that didn't recognize his daughter on social media?
No.
Why is he undateable?
Because, what do you mean?
Why
You don't
is
even
it
recognize your kid. How you gonna recognize me as a person? You created that person. You created that person and you don't recognize them. What the hell is your
That,
problem?
when she shared it online, she just shared that one little piece of the DM. I thought it'd be a video. It was just a one piece of the video. It was just the DM, and I was like, damn, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy to me in the sense of like, how do you, what are you living in life where she recognized you immediately
And you don't recognize
and you
them.
didn't recognize her at all? That's the part
sad.
that's crazy.
That's sad. That's
She
sad.
recognized him
She's gonna need
immediately.
therapy for this.
She shared it online, and now she popping, so I'm in there.
She don't need no therapy. She already got her get back. Hey, yo, look at my piece of shit dad.
Nah,
She
she
showed the
got
whole
therapy.
world is
She got
messing.
that
And they tagged her social media. I almost
She got that
wouldn't follow her. I almost wouldn't follow her because I was like, yo,
Yeah, you gotta
what did
send
she
this.
post?
You gotta
What did
send
she
this to
post
me. I wanna see
online?
it.
I ain't going to her socials yet. I wanted to see what did she post online that made him so. Because I mean, like, I be seeing stuff, but I mean, I'm not a DM dude. I did have my season. When Cardi B broke up with Offset the first time. Y'all laughing. Yo, y'all laughing. Yo, come here.
He said, "Shoot my shot."
Yo, listen. I was in that shit every day, Cardi B. How you doing, beautiful? Good morning, queen. Every
They're
day,
back. They're
every day.
back.
I know. I stopped when they got back because respectfully, she respects her family. I know she
She's about that
cherishes
family.
family.
Yes, she
So I don't
does.
disrespect her family because I'm always gonna be a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But whenever he mess up, he gonna mess up again. He gonna mess up again. And when he do, when they put it all over the paparazzi and stuff, I'm gonna be in there killing your man. Yeah. He's a human. He makes mistakes. But I'm superhuman, baby. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy every day. That's the only DM I care about. I don't care where I'm at in life. I just want my couple of months without her getting on my nerves. Because I know Cardi B would be
She got a
annoying.
mouth, yeah.
She'd be annoying to date.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you.
And her voice is
I'm with it. Don't even care. I love her voice. I don't even not all of it. All of it in the morning, and I think honestly a big part to it.
I met her before.
She know how to be a woman. I know that sounds crazy with all the twerking and ass shaking and stuff like that.
But she want to take care of home.
But the part that I like is the fact that when she had the opportunity to be a hood booger and like disrespect that man, she was like, hey, at the end of the day, that's the father of my child.
Yeah.
We're going to deal with this at home. I appreciate y'all's support, but don't go get disrespecting the father of my child.
Who was that other lady that was dissing that?
Who?
The other rapper that
Oh,
was dissing.
Via.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she's still up.
I don't even know who that is. I seen the joint,
Exactly.
and she thought she was killing the rap, but I'll be honest.
Yo, Cardi trying to give her some clout. She was like, go stream me. Go stream
No,
me.
no, no. She said she's doing it for clout, so let me just shut this down. Go guys, shit, get her iTunes, get her stuff. Go look for it. I'm using my platform for you now. What he's
Get her
doing.
views up, bro.
And I was like, I don't understand. I actually don't think that's a loss. I think it's a little. To me, it was a little catty. But she was like, I'm too fucking. I'm a big dog out here, and I really don't want to deal with the little stuff. But it's like it's weird to me because I saw you. We was cool, and you went on to do some more. I thought maybe you did some more.
Called her. She called her.
Yeah,
like,
we
had
ended it
a
cool.
whole conversation. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but you
That
know,
little girl was stupid.
I
And then
don't
her
know.
little bitch trap was stupid.
I like the dancing though, and she was pretty. But she doesn't look like a Cardi B. She doesn't look like Cardi B without the surgeries. And I feel like that's you little sis. You just act like,
Yeah, and I feel like
yeah, they got better with little sis. Everybody got better with the little sis move versus the.
yeah, trying to.
Alright, so here's my other thing, right? Justin White said that he don't let his son play with black kids. Unless he called them little nigga babies, but he said he don't let him play with black kids because black kids raise his son play with black kids because black fathers, you say black sons to be rough. He's like, you're roughhousing them, being mean, they gotta learn how to fight. It's like, learn how to fight outside, you don't learn how to fight in the house.
You live in the suburbs. You live in the suburbs, my guy. What are you talking
He
about?
said they must have
Where's
raised
he?
his
Was
son.
he in the hood?
Who was Charleston White?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. So what are you talking about? So you telling me the black people in your neighborhood are the people that you're talking about? Are you talking about people in the hood?
I think he's talking about the people in the hood. I'm just
Exactly,
saying
because
that
he's stupid.
The
So tell him
mentality.
to shut up. You live in the fucking suburbs, my guy. Shut up. It's affluent people around you. Shut up. Use your platform for something better than talking nonsense.
He was saying that the culture of black
Shut
people.
up. You live in the burbs.
Oh, so he's saying he's
You
just attacked.
have a suburban kid. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even talking about the environment that you're in right now. He's speaking out of pocket again. Out of pocket. Like, he's not talking about the environment he's in. So what he's saying is irrelevant. If you grew up in the hood, it's completely different. I grew up in the fucking hood. I know what he's talking about. Rough, tough. You gotta have your guard up at all times. My son grew up in the suburbs. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be able to do all the things. But he playing football and he did taekwondo. He also played the fucking viola. This is where we are. Like, Charleston, stop
You
playing
don't think
like
you don't think there's any truth to what he's saying about the fact that raising your kid to be tough is.
where he is. I'm talking about
So
the
I'm talking
environment.
about in the let's take Charleston out. Let's take Charleston out. So
Okay.
black sons that are raised in the hood. You say that they need to be raised to be rough like that? To learn to
Not
fight
rough,
battles?
but you need to have your guard up at all times. Every single day. But they grew up in the environment where it's kill or be killed or take. If you don't have it, I'm gonna take it from you. That's what it is.
All right, man, hurry up and get it out.
I
I'm
think you don't have to
trying
teach
to
them
cut
that.
head.
It is inherent in that culture
You
where
think
you
that
are.
serves black men?
I said pull to the shop today. I can't be
I
on
don't
the
think-
phone.
No, no, no.
I'm trying to
Back
cut.
then, you said something that you said. Don't let them
Go ahead, you do, sir.
for the rest of
All right,
the day.
good.
Yeah.
But not letting them punk you, you get into a situation where now you put hands on him, or you gotta shoot this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do to this man escalates the situation. And now in these situations, no one wants to lose it, right? If you do lose, you lose forever. So your son's life is on the line for trying to prove that he's a punk. Now he's on the line because he don't have to be him. He could be somebody that run with him. It's like, yo, we're not gonna let your son disrespect my man.
Your son's life is gonna be on the line in that environment for murder. You get hit by strays every single day. What do you mean? Like, it's just where you
What
are.
I mean is that you think that's serving, because I personally, I grew up in those same situations and I didn't have to be in those situations. There was a lot more control about me, and I'm not saying there's certain situations that, I'm just saying there's more, there is more to it than just,
How did
I'm
you learn your
there.
control? How did you learn your control?
And
Let's talk
yet,
about
I wanted to be better. Me, myself, I had to learn it on my own. Things that resonated with me wasn't about being get back. I'm about to get back. I'm a petty, listen,
that. We talked about your
I'm
petty,
petty,
my
bro.
guy.
I'll never forget. I'm still holding up. I got stuff in my pocket for my daughter when she
Oh,
gets
my
age.
God.
I'm never gonna forget. But that's just who I am. But I also know that I know that get back and people punking me like I don't need to prove that I'm a man to everybody. Everybody that mouth off, I ain't got to prove that I'm
But
tough
it's not
guy.
even about mouthing off. Like, somebody steal your sneakers, what you know?
I can't.
You wanna go home here?
No. I can get my sneakers, but I know that there's a level that I can go get my sneakers at that doesn't get me in situations, right?
Yeah.
Because if I can't be home with my daughter, That's my saving grace. That's my saving grace. Even before I had my daughter, like there was a time where I ran out there and do it, but I would say that time was immature. Like when you say, yo, someone steals my secret, go get him. I'll talk a big game. I can talk all that, like, yeah, go get him. And yes, there was a time where that could have ended brother life. There was a time where I was willing to take it as far as it needed to go. But that was dumb and that was immature and that was a lack of emotional control. I don't want to be that nigga. I don't want somebody to steal my shoes. I go out and rough them up or shoot them or hurt them or stomp them out. And now I got a situation over a pair of fucking shoes. I gotta go to jail for a pair of shoes. I gotta get shot at for a pair of shoes.
It's all about
I don't
what
care.
it's about the action that you take for it. Let me give you an example. My son, actually, when he was in middle school, somebody snatched his cell phone and started running. My son came home crying. He's like, Mom, I had to beat this boy up because he took my phone. And I was like, either you're gonna come home with your cell phone or you weren't, and you were gonna be in trouble either way. But you're not in trouble for beating somebody up for stealing your cell phone. You good. Are you suspended? Anything like that? Nah. He was just upset because he whooped his ass.
Okay.
But he still cried. He was still emotional about the situation. And I was out here in the suburbs, in Sterling. I was like, who's snatching your phone? He was like, I don't know, but I know that man ran after that kid and got his cell phone back because he was like, my mom was not going to let me come home without this $500 iPhone or whatever it was at the time. I was like, yeah, I fucking was right. Whoop his ass. I bet you he never take your phone again.
So I have
And maybe
a
he'll
thing.
learn not to take somebody else's phone too.
I have a thing with my kid. My kid doesn't like to fight, and I like to
Doesn't
fight.
like to
So
fight. My son does not
she
like to
gets in
fight.
situations where things will happen, right? But I'm actually proud of her for having the self-control to not put hands on people.
Yeah.
I take it very personally. I'm like, yo, I'll kick somebody's kids in the face. Like you gotta deal with this.
said that- you
You
said
gotta
that
deal.
before.
You gotta deal with this better because you gonna make me hop out there. You don't want me to come out of retirement, so you gotta start dealing with it. But like, she doesn't like to put the paps on people because she's like, it's not a big deal to her. Like someone calling her out her name, she's like, I'm not what they call me, so I don't even care. Whereas me, I'm like, how dare they even say that to me? And I acknowledge that. I literally tell my kids. It bothers me more because I have my own problems, but I like the fact that you're a sweetheart, that you're not about that violent stuff. But you gotta do something because if you don't let someone know right now, you have things in
That's a
place.
problem.
You have things in place to protect you. When you get out into the world, there are things in place, but they're a little bit slower and they're not as much, no one gives a shit about. Like, no one cares about it. At the end of the day, you can't do these things. These are adult ways of solving it. Start practicing adult ways. She's way better at being an adult than I am.
No, but when you teach your child that, then that's what you, so another incident with my son. This kid, they were all in school,
Is it a black kid that stole his phone? Is there a black kid that stole his phone?
I don't know, I don't even remember.
Some nigga baby?
Stop it. I don't know who it was, it didn't matter because he got his phone back. But he was playing football. They're in school, mind you, it's like recess or something. And a white kid is smacking the black players in the face. My son goes to the teacher like, hey, this kid right here, he's smacking all these black kids. Like, he's not smacking white kids, he's only smacking black kids. Told the teacher that. Comes around again. Now my son's face to face with the kid. The kid goes to smack my son. My son plays football. He put his hands on the boy. They call me saying he's suspended. I said, is the other kid suspended? Well, no. Now I gotta have a meeting with the principal and everybody. I said, where's the teacher? I said, why did the teacher pull the kid off the line or out of recess when my son came to you with a problem? Like, hey, this is a problem. When it comes to me, it's gonna be a bigger problem.
Okay.
Try to talk to you guys first. Nobody's listening. Now he had to put hands on him. I said, you're not suspending my kid. I said, I want to meet with the parents. I want to meet with the principal. I want to meet with the assistant principal. I want to meet with the teachers.
Okay.
So after that,
So back to the point was the black kids, right? So how's that
it's a
culture?
problem with hitting in general, and it's not even that, but it was a problem with when your kid goes to do the right thing, and then the adults in the situation aren't fixing the problem. Then the kid is back to putting it in their own
But that's when you
hands.
stepped in that's when you stepped in.
No, but
as
I'm
a
saying
parent.
he shouldn't have to do that. Like, because in this environment,
My
he already
situation, so I hear you, but I
He
guess
acted as an
for
adult.
me, and I think that's again for a young boy, especially a fit or if a fit or a more mature looking black kid. And I say that specifically, more mature because black kids you get seen as problems, they get seen as men. They like to mask, they like to
Correct.
adult
Correct.
these
You're
young
an
boys.
adult.
Whatever.
Yeah. No,
So
he's little.
he's going to be in a lot of shit later on in life if his solution to problems that don't get solved by other people is to put hands on people.
No,
It's
it
gonna-
was
it
in
is
a
going
physical.
to
It was in a physical activity.
I hear you.
So
It's
you're
just-
gonna get physical.
I'm just telling you that those situations, and this is someone who likes to fight. I'm not telling you this is someone who's a pacifist. I told the pastor that I'm with the shit. I am not lying to anybody about the fact that I like to fight, right? And I'm telling you that is not going to serve this son. If his solution,
You think
there
he's
is
ever been in a
never,
fight after that?
there is never a time outside of someone trying to hurt you, right? Someone trying to, the guy trying to slap you, I'm with it. You try to slap you, you put your hands on him, that, hey,
Right,
he tried to hit me, I still, you know what I'm saying?
I tackled him. I put
but
him down.
you ain't do nothing, so I hit him. It's like, yo, they're not gonna care about that.
No.
'Cause when you go to court, for a situation, and then I'm saying you go to court for a situation, I'm saying it doesn't serve you. I'm saying like at the end of the day, this system that they have in place for keeping the orderly, what did Pastor say? Pastor said laws are for the lawless. Socially, everybody take care of everything. But the people who don't abide by the law, right? And when they're lawless, those are when the laws take place. So when you go out here and you physically try to make someone do something, either stop talking to you, stop being in your space, give you your shoes back. When you physically try to make somebody do something, you run the risk of being considered a lawless person. That is not how the laws are there for lawless people. I completely agree. But there's a limit to where you can be physical and you can't. And I'm telling you, as a man that likes to fight, I've gotten myself in a lot of shit by by putting hands on somebody who's gonna fix it. But I also realized quickly that I'm too grown. Motherfuckers don't want to get hit no more.
Yeah.
No one get hit no more. You put your hands on somebody, it comes a time like even in high school, there was times when people brought guns to school and I could have died. Right? Out here. Out here. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know that because I like to fight. People knew I like to fight, so I was good at it.
So they protect themselves against you.
So now it was like, yo, he'll
taking
pop
you
off.
down.
He'll pop off. I gotta make sure I'm good. I didn't know these things, but I was already at a place where I was like, yo, I only want to fight if my life's on the line.
I didn't think more guns to school out here.
There's no matter protecting people though.
I had no, and I was good. I had better integrity in school.
If you feel threatened, then that's what you do. Because again, just like you said, you can't let somebody punk you. That mentality isn't just in the suburbs. I mean, just in the urban area. Me? No, I was very much out of ego, but I was also I had confidence issues. So like, I tried to, if I got angry, I'd be mad. If I got sad, I'd be angry. All my emotions were the anger because I felt like anger was a masculine emotion. Anything else, I wasn't allowed to have. So I reflected everything in the anger. So I was always putting hands on people to try to look more manly. And really, I was upset. I didn't know that. No. No one second. I did for co-parenting, but never for like myself. I mean, I definitely got a lot of shit that I need to unpack. I need to talk to the lady, work it out. Work it out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't talk to the lady, but I definitely know that like I self-reflect a lot, and I got a lot of good people around me. I got a lot of good people around me, so like, and what is it? This month is men's mental health month. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of mental health, if you should definitely work. I ain't done it yet, but you need to get therapy. Go
sit on somebody's couch.
Talk to the lady. She's good. She listens, man. She listens. She's a good person. She costs a lot of money, but she's good people.
They're not that expensive.
Nah, they expensive.
Your insurance can cut it.
You better make sure you're insured properly, because a lady is expensive. A good lady is expensive.
So do you work out for therapeutic?
I box honestly, so it's funny, right? Everybody boxes like it's hot and hip hop. I box for R&B. I like to box for hours. I don't like to box for like an hour. I don't want to do an hour workout, 35 minutes. You can box for like 4 or 5 hours.
Really?
I like to go in there and do a strong workout. I like to
Your playlist must be amazing.
I like to work on myself, right? Because just fitness, and that's why I'm in fitness in the first place. Because fitness is literally, your body's the only thing that gets stronger by getting broke down. You break down your muscles, you tear your muscles, and then they build up. You know what I'm saying? You run out of breath and you get more lung capacity. How you break your body down is how it grows. So life is kind of similar to me, right? Oh, they but how you get what you go through, right? All those things that beat you up, you can either be broken and not recover, or you can grow from them, right? So when I get angry, I'm like, I was just saying that to Sprague. I make her take my daughter take emotional inventory. It's a skill I learned later in life. Take emotional inventory. What do I feel, and why do I feel that way? And is it the situation, or is it something else that I'm bringing into the situation, right? I found out so much about myself in the last year. Just taking emotional. Yeah, because it's never really, a lot of the time, it's never the situation. It's some shit from back here that you're bringing into the situation. So I'm like, my daughter, I'm like, she come home, she mad, or something like that. Yo, what do you feel? What emotion are you feeling? Why do you feel that emotion? And let's deal with that. And I let her know, too. This is this skill that took Daddy his whole life to learn. I'm trying to teach you now because it's going to help you stay out of trouble, right? So I got a good kid I can talk to like that. Some kids you can't give them that much baggage, right? But me and my kid, we can talk. So she's on 12, but he was doing this since she was 6. So like, we always take emotional inventory. But I say that to be like, I don't think that there's a space for black men where they can't be angry, right? We get accepted to be angry. You can be a man. Hey man, that's acceptable. But like, yo, hey man, yo, I don't do that. I don't like when you do that.
It's okay to
If
talk.
anybody in here, even here, we clown you. And we could be, we all good friends. Yo, I don't like when you do that. Don't do that. There's gotta be a joke for it to not do it seriously. It's like, oh man, he just joking. They try to play it off, but don't get mad at the time. He allowed to be mad. He allowed to not like that. He allowed to make that emotional boundary for you, and like, as a friend, I should accept that. But we're not, as a culture, black men, we don't accept that from each other. We don't accept that from anybody. Like you can't be.
You don't have to.
Nah, I am empty. I love that shit. Listen, I love that shit like they love it. You know what I mean? Like they be having to pull me off and shit. I see somebody fighting and somebody getting into it. I be drawn to it. They have to pull me back across the street. It's in me, man. I'm
Be a
like,
bystander.
it's in me. I'm not about to deny who I am. I like to fight. That's why I box. You don't need to box. We get the scrapping. We fight everybody, and we dap up. I don't think I've had a fight ever in my life where after the fight was over, I didn't go hug the person after we fought. You know what I'm saying?
Have you beat up?
After we beat each other up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I did not get hit, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? We beat each other up, you know, good work. If it was a good fight, I want to come back and fight. If I got my ass kicked, I want to come back and fight. If I whoop his ass, I want to come back and fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see it, bro. It's all about making each other better. Every time you get stronger, you fight people better, then you can get better. You got to get better, because if not, you're going to get your ass. But you got to learn and not get hit by that. So these are things that I think, these are things I think are underutilized. It's okay to not just be angry, to not just be tough. You can have a day.
I'm about to say, man.
Yeah,
So I agree with Charleston White that it's every day you gotta be angry. Every day you gotta be tough. You ain't gotta be tough all the
I
time.
don't
You
think
turn it
that
off.
he's living in that environment.
Thank you.
I also think the way he did was crazy. Calling black kids little nigga
Yeah,
is
like,
crazy.
that's not cool. Like, we don't have to be ignorant every time we go online, you know. We don't even know where to look. I don't know which eye is a good eye right now.
Leave my mans alone. We're not about to. Charleston White's a fan of the show. Shout out to Charleston White. I'm gonna end the show now. We're ready to go to the
Blink, blink.
Young Blinky Blink. Young Blinky Blink's a fan of the show. Hey, peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming on late. How come you coming late to the show?
Yes,
She don't respect you.
stop it. Stop it. I was
She had to go to therapy.
Huh?
Therapy every other Friday.
Fucking Margie more important than the show?
I didn't work today. I didn't work today.
Yeah. You want to take myself
I was
out?
off yesterday. I was at graduation.
So why'd you do it yesterday?
I was.
Why'd you do it yesterday?
I was in and
Why
out.
you want to fight?
I was
You
in
want
and
to
out
fight?
until
You
one
want to
time.
fight?
You need a hug.
I do need a hug. I'm a sister girl.
Just reach
Dave
out.
ain't here. Dave ain't here. I'm trying to
Dave's
get
right
it
there.
done. What happened?
Yeah, Jason.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next